Oh, hey, let me call you back, dude. All right, I'll call you in a minute. Bye. Oh, sorry.
You're good, no worries.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Teresa. I don't think I can help you today, but I'm glad to meet you.
That sounds good.
So, we'll go back and just pop in the conference room for a minute. Can I smell your coffee?
Oh, it's just water.
Oh, okay. That one looks better. Okay. What can I do for you today?
Well, I guess if you said you didn't think you could help me, what's your role here?
I'm a Deputy Douglas County Attorney. I work in the Civil Division of our office.
So you know the law.
I can't advise you on the law.
I don't need advice
Yeah.
on the law, but you
Okay.
understand it. You're not going to say I'm not an attorney like everybody else I ever talked to does.
Okay, I am an attorney, yes.
Perfect. In the capacity of this office,
Mm-hmm.
who can you guys not investigate?
That's a very, that's a broad question.
It's kind of a broad question, but I think it lends itself to a narrow answer, which would be something along the lines of this. Well, we can not investigate the Nebraska Attorney General Office, for example, or because, like, if I ask you who you can't investigate, you say, well, we can investigate businesses.
Can I ask what this is about? What is this about, Justin?
I'm trying to determine what you guys cannot investigate before I get into what my situation is, because if I explain it to you and you tell me after the fact that you cannot investigate it, it's information that would have saved us both a lot of time if you tell me up front.
Like, I'm not going to go through the whole all the statutory books and say, here's all the little things that our office does. So, like, for civil, we would do an open meetings complaint. That's something that I could look into.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Let's say the community filed open meeting complaints against a school board,
Okay.
okay? And they said that the school board violated an individual's rights.
Okay, that's not the same thing, but go ahead.
Well, it's an Open Meetings Act complaint.
Okay, and it'd have to be an alleged Open Meetings Act violation. not
Correct.
necessarily-
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
A violation of their rights through the Open Meetings Act violation.
Okay.
So that person didn't complain, but multiple members of the community did complain, right?
I'm following your example. Okay, go ahead.
In your capacity, would you investigate that by talking to the alleged victim as well as the school board, or would you only talk to the school board to get their side?
So there's a complaint form that you can fill out on the Nebraska Attorney General's website, and we also have a complaint form. That would be the information we would gather from the victim.
But if the victim wasn't the one who made the allegations, they were just the alleged victims.
Okay.
So other people that witnessed it
Okay.
said this person or these people have been aggrieved, but those people, knowing they would never get any result, didn't do anything, but their side was never actually acquired
Okay.
because you can't go off somebody's feeling about their violation or how they were violated without talking to them if they weren't the filer. But
Well, not necessarily. You'd start with the complaint. The complaint is the document that would start it. So not necessarily. I don't.
so how would
necessarily
you
agree
know
with
if the school district was lying or not in their response?
that. It would depend on the complaint and depend on what the issue was. But normally we would ask for the public body to file a response to whatever the allegations were in the complaint. So.
But if you never spoke with the alleged victim and the school district lied,
I can't give you that. I don't know.
I think I have a better example.
And I'm assuming you have complaints pending.
I mean, I have more than complaints pending, yes.
Okay, so, all right, so I can't, do you have lawsuits pending as well
Against whom?
against anyone related to open meetings? How about that?
Well, that sounds very broad. What would that
How
have
many
to do with
lawsuits do you
anything?
have, sir, that
What
you can't?
what
you
would
don't
that
know the
have to do with anything?
I'm just asking.
Are you
I
saying-
can't give you legal advice?
I
So
didn't
if
ask for. Have I
so-
asked for legal
so if
advice?
you're asking,
I'm
me,
asking about the process.
and I've explained it. A person fills out a complaint.
Okay, but I'm talking about so I'll just show you. Okay, so. In 2021, multiple people complained because my mother and I, my mom, having been a retired school district teacher for 36 years, were silenced and prevented from playing our audio at the meeting. Okay. Now, in the response, which I just found this in May, this was issued 2 years ago.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, over 2 years ago, January 6th of 2022.
Okay. And I'm assuming from the Attorney General?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, what it says is, Board President Holman, and I'm going straight to the point that's so easy to explain. I mean, there's lots of things, but this one is so easy. Board President Holman told Miss Adamson that the board needed her public comment and not someone else's. Miss Adamson did not respond and continued to play the audio recording. Miss Adamson was then escorted from the podium by security for playing the audio. Okay, so the Attorney General has said you're not allowed to play audio. That's what the school district says, correct?
I don't know the answer to that.
No, that's what they said. This was
Okay.
from the Attorney General,
Okay.
so you can look at it. But what I read to you was she played it and they escorted her, correct? Here's where I'm going with this. I mean, you're jumping ahead. If you've got a lot of important things to do, get me somebody less junior than you that's still an attorney that
Sir,
will understand what I'm
If you're
saying.
going to be condescending
I'm
to
not.
me,
I'm
going
saying-
to ask you to leave.
I'm saying-
You came without an appointment, and I am taking my lunch time to meet with
And
you
I
as a
appreciate
courtesy. And so if you're going to be condescending
I'm not
to me,
being. I
then
meant
you are
somebody
going to
less
leave.
because I know you're like high up. I meant less high up that has. I didn't mean it. I was saying it as a
Okay.
compliment. Just somebody that's also an attorney, so they can't say they don't understand basic due process issues. So. So that you can hear it. So.
I'm only there because I realized what's going on.
We need you to state your address.
Somebody has to.
11753 Fowler Avenue.
You don't have to explain that to me.
Do you see what he's doing?
He's playing something on his phone, it looks
He's
like.
playing a recording. Now,
On his
here's
phone, okay.
here's why I want you to understand why they chose never to get our side, why they hid it from us, and more importantly, when I sued Omaha Public Schools for that this year, they didn't even say, hey, we've got this attorney in general investigation that completely exonerates us because they've investigated and we did nothing wrong. Now, I'm sure we can agree that when they say we're not allowed to play audio recordings, but yet we're allowed, and they didn't get my side. In fact, they kept it hidden from us. Now, it gets better. When I asked, first, just by going in and asking, like I would do today here, for what they used to determine that, since I had never been contacted, I was met with, first time, a bunch of obfuscation. Oops. The second time, this is the end.
Oh, wait. When you say that will be your response, have you seen the letter? Who's composed me? Somebody in this office?
Who are you talking
Can I
to?
speak with them?
Someone from the
Or
AG's
do we
office?
always do?
The lady
See,
that
this is the
I
thing
can't
they do.
remember, Jennifer. She's
They
supposedly the
gaslight you
person
by
that
making you seem like the crazy
I'm
one,
telling
and
my
then what they do is
YouTube.
they
Hold
lie,
on. This one is
and
hidden,
they
but
ignore,
I have it.
and they don't follow due process. It's great. And you can hear it in their voices. I tried to explain this to you guys. Nobody knows a damn thing down here. All they know is that somebody else knows something and they'll get a hold of us. And so, yeah, we'll wait.
So, Mr. Riddle, other than awaiting a response to your public records complaint, do you have additional issues?
Yeah, I have an issue.
My understanding
Who
is
can tell me how an investigation in this office works since it doesn't follow the rules that we have outlined? So nobody can even, I mean, I could ask it, why even ask if I have a question? Sure, can I have a glass of water? Well, we don't have water. Okay.
I don't recall you asking.
I didn't ask for a glass of water. It wouldn't matter
You get what
I
I'm
asked.
saying?
I asked you
Now,
a simple
it gets
question.
better.
So-
She
so-
insisted I leave. It gets better. It gets better. And I've got, like, so then, we're down here at the Nebraska Capitol, right? And
Nebraska.
I don't have my reader, so
Well, if you only have some authority and consumers need protection.
now, I came in, I rang the bell,
Change anything,
I
sir.
sat down, so I'm sitting.
All I'm
Okay.
asking is, you guys have quoted it.
Now, I'm sitting, I'm talking like I am now, which I do have I should remember that. I have my earpiece in, which I guess makes me talk louder. She
Can I come in
calls
here and
3
say, You don't
cops.
know he's supposed to be here. You're going to trespass me. Yes.
Then
That.
he says that the reason is right here, which is,
disturbing public employees.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So
But
you're
as it,
saying that walk merely out.
but as it relates to
so then I
today,
sent
as it-
freedom
hold on,
information
hold on.
requests.
As it relates to today,
Yeah.
I've explained what our process is for open meetings complaints, and I don't see what else I can help you with other than that for today.
Well, how could you not see that when I haven't finished?
Well, I can't help you with the lawsuit that you have
What
pending.
what help do I need with the lawsuit pending?
I-
Let me
I
ask
don't
you a
know.
question. As an attorney, why is the main answer? Because I have searched, and the ombudsman won't answer it. In fact, the ombudsman.
Well,
Hold
sir,
on.
Sir, you said you had questions about the process.
So-
I've answered that.
What is the law that says that no agency in Nebraska, including the ombudsman, you, the AG, the Department of Banking Finance, cannot help because I won in the Supreme Court on my own.
Okay.
That's the Charter West Bank. I own the website. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that's because they had to be fair. It was televised. Okay? Everything up to there, everybody just threw all the caution to the wind. But the question is, why is it that first of all, we're always told, and I have it, we're always told, you need to get an attorney, sir, you need to get an attorney. Okay. But then we're always told, we can't help you if you're in litigation. Where does it say that you guys can't help if we're in litigation?
There's actually a statute for Deputy Douglas County attorneys that says that we can't provide legal work. We can't do a legal work
That's-
except for the county. So
That's not legal work. What do you, so you're
yeah.
saying citizen complaints become legal work
no,
when they involve wrongdoing with the county?
No, we've talked about open meetings complaints, and sir, if you have an open meeting that you think had a violation, you're more than welcome to file
I'm
a
asking
complaint.
for the statute that you're talking about.
It's in chapter 23. I don't recall the exact
Chapter
citation.
23.
Yep.
And it says specifically that if somebody is in litigation,
Nope, that's not what I said. There's a statute that talks about what duties belong to a county attorney, a deputy county attorney.
Sure,
It's in
but-
chapter 23.
okay. So okay, just to be clear, can you investigate the ombudsman's office? Yes or no? It's a
I-
simple question.
Sir, again, I don't know the answer to that. and
Okay,
if I
can
did,
you
you'd have to give
investigate
me a lot
the
more
state
information.
AG?
For what? For
They
an
did an
open
investigation
meetings
and
complaint?
lied and
So-
put information that was false. And when I requested it through Freedom of Information,
It sounds
they
like
said,
you have a lawsuit pending with regards to that.
no, not with the AG.
So
That's against Omaha Public Schools. So there is
it's
no,
that meeting, isn't it? Isn't it that meeting?
no,
It's a different meeting.
it's not a meeting. It's their whole entire modus operandum, but that doesn't change
You'd
anything.
have to take that up with them. So we
With
have,
whom?
With the Attorney General's office.
And they have told me to go catch rain in a strainer. So now
Okay.
what?
I don't know what your communications with them have been. You've showed me a snippet.
Yeah.
But your initial question to me was the process for filing an open meetings complaint.
No, it wasn't.
I've explained that. I don't think
It
I
was
have
the
anything else.
process of the investigation. Now, so I just want to be clear, because here's what happened. You walked out there, you introduced yourself and said that you can't help me. We came in here,
Sir,
I told you just that I tried to understand the process of an investigation, which you've now said, well, what I did was I asked you how to file an open meetings complaint, which is not true, okay? Now I'm just directly asking you, yes or no, can you investigate the ombudsman's office?
I'm sure, I don't know the answer to that without knowing
Who
more
would be
facts.
able to?
Sir, I don't know the answer to that.
Who can answer this? How can nobody in the state be capable of answering what I can't find online, but
Yeah.
you all quote?
So, if you don't have something
I do have-
related to open meetings that I haven't already answered, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Hold on. So now when I come here, because the first thing I said was open meetings, that's all I'm allowed to discuss?
Sir, again.
Wowzers.
Sir,
The corruption
I
is
take
so
offense to
deep.
that. That's offensive.
It's offensive that you're telling me to leave because I won't just go with what you're saying. You'll be the next video. Check it out. 2419 48th Circuit. You'll be on there.
Have a good afternoon.
You as well. Thank you. Oh my God. You're going to let me ride an elevator and influence these guys?